Yo, what's up guys? Chase the Bro here, and welcome back to another Elden Ring weapon showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Knight's Greatsword. A Greatsword that actually has a better natural dexterity scaling than strength, although I did test out all the different infusions. I did heavy, quality, keen, checked out some of the elemental ones, and keen and heavy were definitely the best options. So when one-handing the weapon, keen and heavy basically have the same AR output with the same amount of stat investment. So with the extra points that I had left over on this build, if I were to invest them into strength or to dexterity, they would have been the same AR roughly one-handed. Now the edge on strength comes when you plan to two-hand the weapon, which I do plan to do throughout the showcase. I plan to do both the dual wielding moveset and of course show off the singular moveset when two-handed, so heavy was definitely the way to go for the showcase for me. Now, with the rest of the stats, we have our usual high health pool, so we have 58 vigor. We have the minimum endurance needed to wield both the Knight's Greatswords, the armor, and the talismans that I plan to showcase for today. And then we just have the starting class amount of dexterity, which is 13, even though the weapon itself only needs 12 dex. I have one wasted point because of my starting class. Now, taking a look at the Knight's Greatsword, its light attack chain is alike that of the Banished Knight Greatsword, so they have the more unique light attack chain style than all the other Greatswords, the more fluid motion one. I've also been made aware that the Knight's Greatsword and the Banished Knight Greatsword have a possible combo out of the jumping light to light attack follow-up. Depending on what frames your opponent gets stunned in the jumping light attack, you can get a true combo follow-up out of the light attack. I don't know how often that's going to land, but we're definitely going to attempt it in the showcase for today. As for the heavy attack, it's just a side slash followed up by another side slash. Whether you fully charge the heavy attack or not, the animation is the same on this, so it's not one of those unique heavy attack weapons. The jumping light and the jumping heavy are great on greatswords, although I'm more inclined to use the jumping light as it's easier to roll catch, and now that I know it can actually combo into a follow-up light attack, that just makes it even more reason to use the jumping light over the jumping heavy. Another reason I keep the claw talisman on me though is just because the greatsword's jumping attacks are just that good. Especially if you're dual wielding it like I plan to here. The jumping dual wield attack does so much damage when paired with the claw talisman. The dual wield light chain isn't my favorite, the neutral lights. They're a little bit hard to hit as they are slow, so I can only really use them if I cause my opponent to panic roll by running up to them and then catching the roll catch. The running light attack though, pretty good opener. Covers some good ground, great damage if you hit it. If they panic roll, you can get a roll catch out of it and combo into the backstep light attack. The backstep lights are great on dual wield movesets, although I'll probably try to showcase the singular moveset a little bit more this time because on the Banished Knight Greatsword, which is very similar to this, I did far more dual wielding, so I'll try my best to use the singular moves the most. As for the starting Ash of War, we're going to start out with Giant Hunt. I feel like it pairs really well with the Greatsword. If you happen to land any attack and they get stunned, you can get a panic roll catch with the Giant Hunt. And in the offhand, we're going to be using the Glint Blade Phalanx. I always like to have a type of buff or AoE or long range move for my offhand weapon if I am dual wielding. That way I can use that, swap to the main hand, and then I still get the aggression of the Glint Blade Phalanx on this weapon. Or if I have the Lightning Bolt or something along those lines, like a buff to buff your secondary weapon. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about the Knight's Greatsword. Let's just see how it performs in the duels and in the invasions. Alright, we have our first opponent, and it is Faramir Finlet. Hello, Faramir. How are you? Any buffs, or are you good to go right away? It's up to you. We're good? Okay. I'm going to be showing off the two-handed moveset first because I did use the Banished Knight Greatswords not too long ago, and they're kind of similar. And I mostly did the dual wielding, so we're going to try to do a fair amount of both here. He likes the pebble, I see. Oh, I didn't get a trade there. Really thought I was going to. Sadly, we did not. Whoop. We go for the follow-up there. The jumping light combo is pretty good. I also love the swing pattern of this Greatsword. I didn't use it as much last time. We could try for a Giant Hunt. He really wants to land his pebble. That would have been a good opening. Backstab? Ah, that would have been so good. Jumping light. Oh, a little bit of latency. Gah. My man, I know it's a good move, but like, you gotta be like kind of sneaky with it, you know? Otherwise, you're not gonna hit it. It's too predictable when you just use it constantly. He's really going all out with it, huh? Very fun fight, man. Too much of the use of the pebble though. You should try to mix it up. You'll catch people off guard if you're not constantly using it. Alright, jumping into our next battle, we have Ryudoger. Hello there, man. How are you? You have the Moonlight Greatsword and a shield on your back. Nice, nice. We're both going the Greatsword route. I'll do a body buff instead of a sword buff. But yeah. Alright, so he's got the Moonlight Greatsword. Let's try to make him do a little bit of a panic roll there, but he didn't do it. So, what if we crouch in front of him? He will panic roll. Just gotta give him a little extra time. He's slow to panic roll. He mostly goes for the react dodges. I like that. Maybe we can hit a giant hunt trade, I was gonna say, but unfortunate for me, I traded right into his sword. Alright, he's doing the one at a time R1s. I like that. It's not being too overly aggressive. I'm gonna just jump his move. Sadly. I didn't get the backstab that I was hoping for. He's going for the guard. Okay, maybe we'll pull out the second one here because if he's gonna use the shield a lot, we can try to go for a guard break. Oh, or that works. Maybe he'll walk into an R2 trade. No, he was not overly aggressive at that moment. Very good. Maybe he'll try to get a backstab. That's always bad. It's unfortunate, but you're left wide open after a backstab attempt, so it's not the best. Unless you know for sure you're going to get it. Good spacing there. Good roll catch. Didn't expect him to do that, to be honest. I thought he was going to be more of the type to just do the second R1. He wants to do an R1 at some point here. I don't know why he keeps going for backstabs. They're not going to work out that well. Yeah, we got the roll catch on the L1. Very good fight, man. Good roll catch with the Greatsword as well. Very good duel. Moving on to our next battle, we have Tartagami. Hello there, Tartagami. How are you? Do you have any buffs you like to use, or are you good to go right away? Yeah, on a strength build, I don't need them too much, honestly. They really help out elemental builds, I would say. So they have a curved Greatsword. The monster of a curved Greatsword. Oh my god, but also the jump attack damage on this weapon. I want to see if Royal Knight Resolve jump attack works as well as a Duel jump attack. Hard to say. I have to land it. I don't know, to be honest. No, you're not giving me the attempt here. I want to land it. Okay, well, maybe we won't land it unless we do something else. I lied. We did land it. 11-17. We did get the follow-up R1 in that as a combo there, but yeah, some really high damage right there. So it's kind of, it's easier to land the jumping L1, I find, though. But very fun fight. All right, jumping into our next battle, we have X. Hello there, X. How are you, man? Looking like a samurai. I like it. I like it. I'm just going to do this. It's probably going to think I'm a wizard, but I am no wizard. There are no wizards here. I'll take that trade. Oh my god, that was 800 damage. Okay, we'll go back to the dual handing. Oh my god, I can't speak English. The one handing is what I wanted to say, but I meant I'm two handing. Dagger? Dagger in my face. Oh, 551. Jumping light. I missed. Backstep. Oh, I thought I'd get the... Oh, that was really cool, man. That was a headshot. I wonder if that's what he's been going for all along. To be honest with you. Oh, the failed parry attempt got him killed, but very fun fight, man. Very fun. I like the headshot throw. The knife's still in my head. Look at this. Moving on to our next opponent, we have Armor Shaders, Please. FromSoft. Armor shaders, please, FromSoft. Nice. I agree. I would like some armor shaders. That would be nice. All right. Are we ready? No buffs. Just you got the Morgott curved greatsword. Sometimes the L1 being slow helps. People get roll caught by it. And I also threw Storm Stomp on here because I really want to see if I can trade it into like a jumping L1 if people panic roll. I think that would have worked. My aim was just terrible. It was actually terrible. Very good trade, man. Let's try Storm Stomp here. That worked out in his favor. That worked out in my favor. Very fun fight, man. I also agree. I would like some shaders. Alright, jumping into our next battle, and our opponent is Commander Gentle. Hello, Commander Gentle. How are you, man? Hey! Haven't used the buff at all. Let's just do a buff together. Actually, I'm dumb and I don't have my flask ready, but alright. We're both running dual greatswords, so I feel like this makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay, I see I have the Holy Crack tier on right now, as do you. Oh, we're gonna mimic each other. I like it. Oh, I'm kind of sad that hit him, to be honest. Seemed like it was a little bit out of range. Does he have 2 different greatswords? Oh, he's buffing them. Okay, cool. That's a pretty cool way to go about it. I want to see if I can hit that jump attack off the Storm Stomp. I probably could, but he's actually timing the dodge very well on the Storm Stomp, so we're not going to use that anymore. Got to mix it up. Oh, geez, that was a lot of damage. Well, now that he's basically dead, if we do hit it, it'll be very cool. Make him panic a little bit. He didn't panic into it, though, sadly. What is our other Asher Force, though? Oh, we got Glint Blade Phalanx. This is the day of Chase can't English. Oh, I thought he was going to dodge them and it would give me an opportunity to get a roll catch, but instead they all hit him. Very fun fight, though, man. Moving on to our final battle, we have Milk. Hello, Milk. Rude. Hey, that was inconsiderate. Okay, he's buffing up. I'm buffing up with him. I also threw Quick Step on here. That's an Ash of War that I really have not used at all. And I'm really intrigued to see if it can perform okay on like a dual greatsword setup. It'd be very interesting to say the least if it worked out. I don't know what kind of moves I'm hoping to get out of it, but it doesn't seem the most aggressive. We'll take a trade there. Into backstab. Oh! Quick step into backstab. That worked so much better than I thought it was going to work. All right, now let's just see how this performs in the invasions. All right, jumping into our first invasion, we start off in Castle Sol because I just have good luck here with finding invasions. As for the Ashes of War, I'm rocking the Raptors of the Mist because I fell in love with it with the last Greatsword showcase. So we're going to attempt some things here. Hello there. Oh, I meant to shake my weapon. All right, let's do it. I also have Royal Knight's Resolve, so I really want to try something sneaky. I don't think he's going to fall for it. Or he will. But it doesn't matter. You know what? I'm going to get my buff flask on because I see some guys sneaking over there with the Moog. Alright, we're going to avoid sleep arrows. That's pretty devastating here. Sleep Bolus. Whoop. I'm like almost asleep. Whoop. Oh, that's not the sleep boluses I'm eating. Whoop. Whoa. Yeah, I'm getting hit by the Mogwin Dynasty Ash of War. No, I'm not. Why is he trying to sleep arrow me then? That's a weird choice. We avoid. We have avoided the sleep arrows. Is that Rivers of Blood? I think it is Rivers. I know what he's doing over there, but yeah, of course it's the sleep arrows every 2 seconds. Yes, yes, sleep arrow, sleep arrow, sleep arrow, sleep arrow, sleep arrow, sleep arrow, sleep arrow. One of the best strats for sure. Whoop. Whoop. All right. Whoop. I need more like corridors. Him being in the open is rough. Oh, it's death if he can hit me. Yeah. Whoop, we're good. Maybe he's running low on sleep arrows. Oh, wow, I'm alive. Barely. But I am. Host isn't, though. Neither is he. Very fun fight, boys. Very good teamwork. Sleep arrows are pretty OP. Alright, moving on to our second invasion. I found one in the Eternal City area. Well, the Ancestral Woods, to be exact. I really want to land Royal Knight's Resolve buff Greatsword into Raptors of the Mist. Jumping L1. I want to see if it can one-shot. If it can, amazing. That's really a goal I have for these invasions. Hello. 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 The goat. Yes. I don't know if it'll work out against the goat, though. Okay, this seems like a prime opportunity. I don't want to have my buff flask going, though, because that'll scare them. Oh, it's a wizard. Oh, okay, my other one wore off, sadly. Oh, they hit me out of the air. Oh, that's so sad. That guy almost died right away. No, that's not the test I want to do, sir. I want to hit my Royal Knight Resolve buff. Avoid that. Yeah. Oh my, the frame rate loss. Oh yeah, that's what that thing does. It attacks your frame rate. There's those. Amazing, honestly. Out of FP. Out of FP. Oh, I almost got that backstab. Very fun fight, though. Jumping into our final invasion, we are in the Mogwin Dynasty. I haven't had an invasion here for quite some time. I always try, but I don't find it. Hello there. Meow. Hello. Why can't I wave? Hey. Hello. Hi. Hello, hello. Yeah, let's go buffs. Buffs up. I'm going to use Royal Knight's Resolve because he does have a great shield, so. I wonder how decent that buff actually is. The Raptors of the missed attempt. Oh, I didn't expect that to hit. Very good, very good. Kya. Oh, he's using too much stamina. Like, great shields are very powerful, don't get me wrong, but like sometimes when people are overly aggressive with them, it can be bad. Because they'll get hit by a guard break. That, I think, just hit him behind the shield. Or he let go of the guard. I don't know. Very, very fun fight. I appreciate the cosplay. I see you were going for, like, a shield swap there. I don't know what happened, but fun fight. All right, those are all the battles that I have for you guys for today with the Knight's Greatsword. Once again, there's my stats on the right, the armor that I wore, the talismans that I utilized throughout the showcase, and of course, keep throwing your weapon recommendations below. I really appreciate it as it helps me plan ahead for the videos. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the series, but until the next video, this is goodbye. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye.